What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Mukbangs and Hangs. I'm your girl, Andy Crimson. How are you guys doing today? I am really hungry and I was craving an old fave that I used to get like a few years ago. I was pretty religious going and getting this particular item, cuisine, and today we have HEB Chinese. Now, if you don't know what HEB is, it is a very famous grocery chain, kind of like Kroger or Costco, but I think it's just mainly in Texas. I don't think it's kind of got out of state. But yeah, they have a Chinese kitchen that also has like sushi and stuff, and I really wanted to share that with you guys. I haven't had it in a bit, so let's see if it holds up at all, and I can't wait to show you. Let me see. Check it out, guys. This is one hefty plate. I've got some chow mein, their famous lemon chicken, and I decided to get beef and vegetables. Normally, I would just get like a double portion of the lemon chicken, but I decided, hey, why not mix it up a little bit? I also have spring roll, and can't forget the cream cheese, rangoon. And I thought they didn't put utensils, but they did, but check it out. This is new cutlery. I've never seen this design before. I don't know why that's like awesome to me. I saw it, I was like, oh, that's pretty different. Let's dig in. I'm so excited, guys. We're gonna do the noodles first. Get in here. Nice. This one doesn't have too many vegetables. The girl didn't like really scoop up too many, but it's all right. First bite of the chow mein from HEB. That tastes good. They've almost got like a cheesy texture. They're not too saucy, but I don't know if it's like the temperature they're at or what, but it's super good. Delicious. Sometimes with like Panda Express, normally their chow mein is on point, but it can be a little dry. This one is a little bit of moistness to it. I dig it. I've also got my tap water, my mineral water. Fun fact about Andy used to drink a lot of tap water. I know. Let's not go there. Subconscious thoughts. All right, let's get this chicken. Yellow orange chicken. Nice. And it's a big piece too. All white meat inside. It's good meat. This particular piece doesn't have like a lot of sauce, or it didn't seem like it had a little bit of sauce. I thought I remembered that the lemon chicken had a bit of a stronger taste. It's definitely more subdued than your orange chicken. Not bad, but I prefer something a little bit more of a stronger taste. Maybe along the sweet and sour lines. Still good though. These noodles though, pretty bomb. So what's new, guys? Talk to me. It's been kind of a weird weekend for me, but I finally got to see Avatar: The Way of Water. Finally, I went with my family, and I wanted to share my thoughts about it. So spoiler alert if you haven't seen it. I've waited like a really long time to see this movie because I just did not want to be bothered by anybody in the audience. And my overall impression of this movie, I liked it. I actually didn't feel like it was too long, but it was 3 hours running time. I only got up to use the bathroom once. Wrote some notes. Definitely my favorite part about the movie was the kids. I love the kids. They're so funny. immediately fell in love with all of them. Let's take a bite of this real quick. It's pretty good. It's about the same as Panda Express. Not bad. Let's see if I can do half of this. These are some of my favorite things to eat. Cream cheese, rangoons. I love cream cheese. One thing that's really harped upon in the film is, at least from my perspective, is Jake's relationship with his kids. He's very a military father. That comes through a lot. But what I didn't really feel there was a lot of was Natiri's relationship with her kids. It's basically her reacting to how Jake treats them. When they're in danger, she's reacting. When she misses them. But there wasn't a whole lot of in between, like showing the relationships between her and her kids. More on Jake's side. Because I don't know if that's some kind of future focal point for the other movies. Let's try this beef and veggies. So, get some of this right here. There's some carrots. It tastes a little plain. There maybe it'll hit me later, but it definitely feels like there's some kind of spice or some kind of seasoning missing from this portion of the entree. Almost like watered down, if you will. I think I've had better beef from Panda Express. No. It's okay, but definitely lacking some kind of spice, seasoning. But the meat itself is really soft, which I appreciate. It's not hard to like tear through. The vegetables are cooked. It's just missing something. I can't believe that so far the best thing about this whole thing are the noodles. I can't really say right now if the chicken is better than the beef or vice versa. Nothing's really standing out, which I'm low-key disappointed because HEB is great. HEB has like a lot of food and variety. Their sushi is really good. I like their sushi. I love their sushi. But I don't know. Maybe it was these particular entrees that are not, particularly banging. I don't know if it's because it was later in the day when I went to get this, but there was still like good amount of food in the area. So I know they make fresh batches. I've seen them do it. So I don't know, guys. I was expecting a little more, if I'm being honest. Mm. So, going back to the movie, the focus is on like Jake and his relationship with his kids, particularly the second son, Loak. And I was confirmed today. I read like an article, but I was noticing they're really like setting something up here, and it was confirmed that the third movie is going to be narrated by him because the last two have been narrated by Sam Worthington, who plays Jake Sully. So it was interesting how the story kind of revolved around him. And I really don't think we had enough time with these kids, especially Natham. I really liked him. I don't know, but I feel like other people were saying on TikTok that in some certain graphic novels and things, the story goes more into depth, like leading up to the birth of Jake and Natiri's kids and their relationship and personalities. I'm not gonna go that deep. I will just find some kind of Wikipedia TikTok version of something that I'm trying to find out. But yeah, it was just something lacking in that part of the movie. HEB, I was ready to sing your praises. Like I don't know, man. I'm disappointed. Come on. Another thing I wanted to talk about from this movie, there's a human child, a human teenager, that kind of befriends Jake and Natiri's kids, and he was left behind, allegedly from somebody. And I don't like the revelation that all of a sudden the bad guy is his father. So I maybe I missed it. I wasn't paying attention to one part of the dialogue, but it just didn't click for me. And then it was already assumed that he was his son, and I was like, okay, where did that come from? But he has this complicated relationship and identity thing, especially with Natiri, which Natiri kicks major butt when fighting the bad guys. Like, she goes full savage. It was definitely more, I felt it was more violent, this particular one, than the other one. Let me know what y'all think. Which, I'm not complaining. I loved seeing Natiri, like, be the badass that she is. But she's scary. And, you know, Spider has the human kid, his name's Spider, saw her, like, basically kill the human version of his father. And so he kind of like hiding from her because she is so revved up and she's just like annihilating the other avatars and things. He's going to have, I feel, a more complicated relationship story arc in the next films because of what he does at the end of the movie, and then what happened to Jake and Natiri's family, and how Natiri basically feels about him. Also, there's a child born from Grace that was played by Sigourney Weaver, which Sigourney Weaver also plays this child, which that was not elaborated on. She can do some really weird stuff, cool, powerful things. I think eventually it'll be answered, but there's just a lot of little drops in the plot because it's not part of the bigger picture yet. And I understand they're like making other sequels, but I was just like, oh, I would like to know just a little bit of something. You know, as I've been eating, I've been trying to settle on a score. And it's like, feels like it keeps getting lower and lower and lower because I was just, it's missing more sauce. It's missing seasonings, flavorings. It just feels very mid. The noodles are still my favorite part. And with that being said, I'm gonna try to wrap it up here because meh, you know. But either way, I had some good crying going on during Avatar because I went through a thing this weekend. If you saw my stories, you know why. But that part of the movie that made me cry was the song chord song. It's on Spotify. It's Zoe Saldana singing. It's such a beautiful part of the score, and I just really like took that to heart because I was going through my thing. And I love her. I love her acting. She just bleeds through Natiri. And I'm looking forward to the next one. It wasn't like, oh my god, this is my favorite movie of all time. This wasn't my favorite movie of all time, but I enjoyed it. I had a good time with my family. And I'm interested to see, god, it wants to come out. I want to see what's coming next. Maybe if this will taste better with some noodles wrapped around it. Last bite. Well, guys, it's about that time. So, HEB, I'm so disappointed. We're gonna give it a 1 out of 10. I can't even believe I'm saying that, but it could have been so much better. This lemon sauce, this is like their most popular item that I'm aware of. That's something that I've seen a lot of people get, and I used to get it in the past. Just very watered down. The beef and vegetables not seasoned. It doesn't taste like anything. And everything else was pretty standard. Like the rangoon and the spring roll was okay. Like I said, the best part was the chow mein. I like the texture. I like the taste. Definitely not dry. But this just wasn't it. And I was expecting to be so much more satisfied. But you can't win them all, I guess. Now we know not to be getting Chinese food from HEB. Stick to Panda Express or some other like local place. But that's going to be it for me for today's mukbang, guys. Thank you for sitting and chatting with me. Let me know your thoughts about Avatar if you've seen it, or if you refuse to see it, if you've got some opinions on it, any notes on the acting, CGI, or anything that's going on. We are just so many weeks away from the Grammys. Crossing my fingers because Ghost is nominated for Call Me Little Sunshine, so probably gearing up for that. I'm gonna be trying to drop some more content on TikTok. It's been a weird time for me. I haven't really felt that inspired, but stick around, follow, subscribe, and let's just see what happens. I hope you guys have a great rest of the day, great rest of the week, and I'll see y'all next time.